The Galaxy Note 7 has a ton going for it. But the one feature that has always separated the Note from the pack is the S Pen. And with the Note 7, the S Pen is better than ever. These are the 5 best new features of the S Pen. The first 2 features are improvements Samsung made to the pen itself. The tip of the S Pen is finer than ever, now just 0.7 millimeters, down from 1.6 last year, and has more than twice the levels of pressure sensitivity. This means the S Pen will be better at all things that a stylus should be good at, like writing and drawing. The second hardware improvement to the S Pen this year is water resistance. Like the S7 line earlier in the year, the Note 7 has an IP68 waterproof rating, and that includes the S Pen. Mostly this means you don't have to worry if you drop your phone in a toilet, but you can also write underwater if you want. The final new features can all be found in the Air command menu. First up is Translate. This lets you translate any word from any web page simply by hovering over it with the S Pen. It uses Google Translate, so you can choose a bevy of different languages and even hear the pronunciation. Next is Glance, which is a type of S Pen specific multitasking. To use Glance, simply open an app and start the feature through Air command. The first app is then minimized into a small square which you can move around the corners of the screen. Now you can open another app, say if you were writing a document or taking notes. Here I'm just showing you an example with the Google Play Store. But if you want to reference the first app, just hover over it and it will enlarge. Stop hovering and the app will go back to its minimized size. If you want, you can enlarge the first app and move about it as you need to, and then as soon as you stop moving around the app, it'll minimize. It's a really clever idea and the implementation is fantastic, and I imagine for Note users, they will really love it because it works great with the S Pen and is a really simple way to multitask with the Note. The final new feature utilizes the Smart Select tool. To use it, open a YouTube video and choose Smart Select from Air command. On the far right of the pop-up menu, you'll see an option for animation. Click it and an adjustable box pops up that you can drag over the video. Once you have the size you want, hit record and you can snag up to 15 seconds of the video that you can then turn into a GIF. You can even draw on it if you want, or you can just quickly share it to friends or save it. The S Pen has often been a feature that becomes forgotten, but with the Note 7, Samsung is doing its best to make it a feature people will want to use every day, and that shows with the new features this time around. We'll have much more with the Note 7, including a full review in the coming weeks, so stay tuned to Pace Tech for more coverage of today's best technology.